Okay, Rocky decided to come outside. Alright. He's having a little bit of a look around. You stay close to camp, Rocky, okay? Now what I'm planning to do, because I have these leftovers here from Thanksgiving at my cousin's place, but I don't have a microwave oven or anything to reheat them in, or even a regular oven. And so what I'm going to do, I think, oh, that's not going to work, okay. What I'll do is I'll put it on top of the stove then. I'm going to build a fire in the stove. I'll get the ashes out that are already in there, and I'll build a fire in the stove. And then I'm going to wrap my leftovers. There's vegetables to go in too. I'll wrap them in a separate thing in tin foil. And I will, these may never dry out, these corn husks, I don't know. But what I'll do is I'll wrap them in tin foil. Get away from my fire! Bugs! Go! Freaking bee. Get away, get away. Rocky, I'll tell ya. This is the thing about living outside. Okay, here we go now. Let me see. Up. Okay, that fell over. I don't have a lot of room here. But anyway, let's clean out the stove. Let's clean out the stove here so I can make a nice fire. I made this ash shovel from an old tin can, and I made the handle just out of a piece of firewood. It works pretty well. I needed something to shovel the ashes out of my stove, and this works pretty good. There's a lot of stuff that's only partially burnt, mind you. But anyway, we'll get as much out as we can of this. That'll make life a little easier. Life could be a dream. Shaboom. Hey, how you doing, Rocky? Oh, my goodness. If I could get my stove all cleaned out. Shaboom. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this food in tin foil, and I'm going to reheat it in this pan. And that either makes me a genius or a fool. It'll depend how it works. I think it'll work out all right, but that's because, like I say, that's either because I'm very smart or very foolish. We shall see which I am. If I find myself eating cold Thanksgiving leftovers after doing this, that'll mean that I'm foolish. If I find myself eating hot Thanksgiving leftovers after I do this, that will mean that I'm smart. So we'll see which it is, I guess. I'm not going to bother dumping these ashes right now. I'll just leave them there. They will be dumped in a little while. Anyway, I got to get started. I got to wrap this in tin foil. I'll take it off the plate, put it in the tin foil, wrap it up. And I think the bee was after my cranberry sauce, which I'm not going to heat up. But I'll heat up the chicken, and I'll heat up the stuffing, and I've got vegetables in there too in a separate plate that I'll also heat up. Wrap them in tin foil too. Alright, let me get my kindling out. Here we go. We'll take the chair out here. Here we go. Alright. We'll get some kindling going here. We will. Okay. There's a box there. There's some cardboard. We'll bring the cardboard out too. There's another box of kindling. We'll just see how this goes. We will. We will. Okay, now. Put that right there. I don't want to set it in the mud. There.